Good morning, students. This is Module 2, Session number 5, Video number 9. In this video, we are going to learn about cliché, buzzwords, corporate speak, and AI for vocabulary growth. It's very important for us to communicate clearly in the AI era. But what actually makes our communication more disinterested? Why is communication becoming not that interesting as we expect? It's all because sometimes we make use of cliche, like overused words, buzzwords, and we sometimes will not be in a position to take the help of AI better so that we can improve our vocabulary. In this session, we are going to learn how to identify the cliche, buzzwords in corporate speak, replace jargon with clear, meaningful language, use AI responsibly to improve vocabulary, evaluate AI generated vocabulary suggestions. Now, if you're receiving an email, which of these versions of emails would be better for you to read and understand? For example, first version would be, we need to leverage our bandwidth to create synergy and move the needle. Does this not appear confusing? Is the message being conveyed properly? You'll have to read again and again just for a simple meaning. Rather, if you receive a message, we need to use our available resources and work together to improve results. The message is quite clear and it reaches us without any confusion. So, think and tell me which of these messages is easier for you. I would say email B is a better version. Now, both emails communicate the same idea, but one is much clearer. Good communication is not about using impressive words. It's about making your message easy to understand. So, speaking in a language that people do not understand is not the ultimate motive of communication. Just to sound great, you don't have to use words that way. If you use words in such a way, your communication is spoiled. You cannot reach the receiver properly. Now, the first topic, how to learn from this video. First, the topic cliche, buzzwords, and AI for vocabulary. We will start with the purpose of learning, when you will use it, and how should you learn it. I'll give you the example of cliche, and the rest of the things you can understand for yourself. The purpose of learning cliche is to avoid overused expressions that reduce impact of your writing. You will use them while writing reports, giving presentations, interviews, and academic writing. How should you learn them? Replace cliche with fresh, precise language. So, if you go through this video, you will understand what is the purpose of learning cliche, buzzword, and AI, and when will you use them, and how should you learn them. Okay, keep your student vocabulary handbook while watching this video. Now, same message, different tone. Professional communication is clear, accurate, and meaningful. It's not, and it rather should not be complicated, wordy, and filled with jargon. You have to see to that it is clear, accurate, and meaningful. If your audience have to decode your message, your communication has failed, because decoding is a tedious and process where some people might not be ready to do it. So If you are able to reach them directly, that is the best communication. Now, when you are using words or when you are writing proper words in your report or any professional communication, you can avoid these words. Instead of saying leverage, use is a better term. Use synergy. You could say cooperation or teamwork. Paradigm shift, major change. Instead of saying game changer, you could say important improvement. Instead of saying touch base, contact. Circle back, discuss later. Move the needle, make progress. Move the needle is a little confusing, right? So make progress. Robust, strong, impactful, you could better get the meaning done with effective. Cutting edge, instead of saying cutting edge, you can say advanced. So, again, as usual, refer handbook for more examples. Now, when we are giving corporate presentations, we should be very cautious that we do not confuse the listeners. We have to speak in a polished version so that the message is conveyed clearly and also politely. For example, we need to leverage our bandwidth to create synergy. Is that not appearing confusing to you? Yeah, of course. So, better version would be we need to use our available resources and work together. That will be better to understand. Next, let's circle back after the deep dive. Instead, you could say, let's discuss this again after the detailed analysis. This is how you have to make your language refined. Professional communication is all about being clear, not about being complicated. Now, the other important topic that we are going to learn today is how to use AI for vocabulary, learning vocabulary. How can you make AI your vocabulary coach? AI can help you learn meanings, generate examples, improve vocabulary, rewrite professionally, learn collocations, explain technical words. So much AI can do these days. But do not rely on AI as it is. Is it advisable that we could use the AI advices as it is without putting any thought on it? No. Always verify, evaluate, and think critically. Before you present something in front of anybody, please verify whether the suggestions given by AI are correct or not. You try to evaluate them and see such and such word can be used here or not. AI is only your assistant, not your replacement. Please do remember. Now, try these AI prompts. Ask AI. Normally, we get response from AI using prompts. How you give prompts, so does the AI give you the responses. So, ask AI these questions. Give 5 sentences using the words stakeholder. So, if you ask AI, it gives you 5 sentences. Go through those sentences now and understand how this word has been used. Now, write an email to CEO using professional vocabulary. This is a prompt that you could give for AI. Then it gives you an email. Go through it and see whether it is really professional and is to the expectations that you want it to be. Then if you are sure that it is, then present it as it is. Otherwise, go for revisions. Suggest better alternatives to rote learning. That is one more